as you can clearly see, I am from African descent, right? I got some melanin on me. I got some good chocolate goodness, if you know what I'm saying. But my point being is, I grew up with African parents. If you look like me, you probably grew up with African parents. And let's just talk about common things that African parents do. Starting off with number one, always comparing you to other stuff. I swear to God, this happens every single time. Whether or not your parents are probably on Facebook and be like, hey, not what day? Nah. See, you see this boy? He is a PhD at 2 years old, and he made world peace in Uganda. What are you doing, huh? Or maybe not that extreme, but you get my point. Like, it would be some kid who graduated high school 10 years early, or like a neighbor, even like people around you, like the neighbor's kid doing something good, or like a church kid. Like, imagine you stop going to church, being an African household, which I kind of stopped. But like, I pray for all my soldiers out there who are forced to go to church. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I would say I'm a Christian myself, but like, yeesh, right? And so it's just like, oh, look at that good church boy. Why can't you be like him? And it's always the comparison, bro. It's just crazy, right? And another thing, somehow everything is your fault. Now, I don't know why, but if you do anything, they just blame it on you. Like, Wi-Fi stopped working? What did you touch? What did you do? Something break in the kitchen? What did you do? Is it raining outside? Nathan, why is it raining outside? Like, bro, what do you think? What do you think? I control the weather? That's not me. And every time when they walk in your room, I don't know if this is from other parents as well, but especially African parents, they walk in your room just to tell you something, just to find something to piss you off. Like, they would tell you, you'd be sitting in your room doing nothing, and they'll look in your room, they scan it, they're scanning, and then they see, why don't you put that clothes away? And it'd be like one piece of clothing on the floor. Or like, you have one bag of fast food, or like one can in your room, like, oh my gosh, your room's a mess. Expecting to clean my room 24/7, 365. Like, what? Alright. And then there's always the classic, when I was your age.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, again, this is not specific for African American parents or immigrant parents alone, but they have the most crazy stories, and sometimes they're true, but sometimes they'd be ridiculous. Like, when I was your age, I'd never complained about going to school. I walked over a mountain every day to get to school, barefoot, uphill, both ways. I had to get past Superman, and it's just like, okay. And I swear, like, obviously you respect your parents a lot, and I obviously love my parents too, but they would give you a good life, but then complain about you having a good life. Like, isn't this what you wanted? Like, what? And obviously there's like, work yourself up and improving yourself and proving your worth, but at the same time, they seem to complain like, oh, you have it so easy. You made it easy. That's a good thing, right? Like, I don't understand. But, you know, it's just that. And also, you gotta understand, in an African household, you guys are not equal. No, there's like lovey-dovey white household bullshit where it's like, oh, I want to be best friends with my kids. Nah. You have your dad and your mom, and you are a soldier in the house. You have to listen. They will be screaming your name across the house, and you have to report like, yes, sir. Right? Like, you could be in your room sleeping and they yell your name, and sometimes it's not even like you're in trouble, right? They'd be like, yeah, I'll use the mic example, Nathan, and I'm like, yeah, and be like, oh, can you pass me the remote? I'm like, why'd you have to scream? Like, I swear, if scientists looked into the psychology of African parents, I don't think they would understand anything, right? They could not find the reason why they do that. And it's just like, you can't just like call me, which nowadays my parents do that, but like, especially when I was a kid, they always yelled at the house. I'm like, why? Right? And a couple more things. Number one, why are they always detectives? Like, You walk in the house and like you leave the house and you walk back in the house and they'll be like, where were you? I was like, oh yeah, I just want to go pick up something. What'd you pick up? Who'd you meet? What's that small cent change from? That's not the same cent you came in when you walked in the house. I'm like, what? Like, I just went to the gas station to get some food. Like, like they just go on super noir detective mode just to see where you were, and when in reality you're just going outside for something small, right? Like at this point, I feel like the FBI is watching me every time I'm in the house, and especially when my parents installed some cameras, they just know everything every time I bring food home. So they was like, "Why you always bring food?" Oh my god! And also, if you know, you know. Every single time you try to tell them a story that's funny, they always turn into a life lesson. Like, sometimes I like to talk to my parents about like things in my life, and it's just like, well, like it'd be like, oh my gosh, I lost like $20 at this thing, or I got scammed. It'd be like, and then they would turn it into a 2-hour long lesson about, see, I told you, or like, you see, this is why you never trust people. And I'm like, I understand the lesson. I'm just telling you this is because something bad that's happening. I can't vent. And sometimes you just like forget it and you never ask again, bro. And then we have the classic, we have food at home.
Oh my god, bro. Oh hell.
You pass by a food spot. Mom, can we have some McDonald's or like Chick-fil-A? Well, we got food at home. And you know, being 17 now, almost turning 18, and actually having money, yeah. There is food at home, I'll be honest. But as a kid, it sucked, bro. You pass by McDonald's, you're kind of hungry because you've been with your parents all day doing errands. Be like, Mom, can we have food at home? No, we got the leftover spaghetti from 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god, bro. Oh hell no, man. What the?
And it's just like, bro, it's just so crazy. And then we also got the public embarrassment. Like, I promise you, sometimes low-key, they're kind of valid, because African parents, they do not mess around. If you are throwing a fit inside a Walmart, they will beat the ever-living shit out of you until you shut up, right? And you know what? Sometimes it's bad. Now, I don't condone hitting your kids. I don't think that's ever a good disciplinary action. But sometimes these kids need to get beat. I'm sorry, I have to say it. Like, if you can't shut your mouth up when you're in Walmart with your parents, you deserve getting beat. Sorry, but again, YouTube, I don't condone it. This is just something that happens. I don't know. and at the end of the day, you know, African parents are strict, sometimes even dramatic, and absolutely loud. But most of the time, they just want to see you succeed, and they want to give you the opportunities that they never had. And I recognize, you know, this is not really an African thing. This might be a little bit semi-racist, but like, you know, this is from my experience and many other people's experience that I know. Like, but please let me know if your parents act like this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace.